Remember the words you told me, love me till the day I die. Surrender my everything, cause you made me believe you're mine.
Hello everybody, on this lovely sweaty day. Again, why do I always choose the really hot days to film? I will never know. I hope that you are all okay, and I thought I would just dive straight into this one, and it's going to be all about what I take in to every single venue, every design, no matter how big, how small. This kit comes with me literally everywhere, like everywhere. So I'm going to start off with my absolute OGs 260Qs. These are, if you don't know about these are literally just really long stretchy blooms, and I use them to construct my garlands. I use them to hang them. So all I do is just make a little, so you just tie it and you basically just make like a little hoop like that. So or like tie it to, if it's an outdoor setup, then I literally tie it to everything that you can see. So these are super important. Alternatively, say like the world ends, massive disaster, and I run out of these, I always make sure I carry like a lot, loads of elastic bands, because they're a really good alternative. If you haven't got any 260Qs left, then you can go for these, and they are literal lifesavers. So I feel like I'm going really quickly through this. This is going to be like the shortest video ever. But I thought, really efficient, get it out there, you know, and plus it's like boiling hot in here. So then the next thing, which I never usually use, I just have it in here like as a backup. Like I have backup for backup for backup in this kit, because, you know, worst case scenario, you don't want to like fail at a design. So I always bring my fishing line. So I think this is like 20 kg fishing line. So you can construct a garland with it, you can use it for hanging. It's just really handy to have. So I always make sure that that's in there as well. Also for hanging, not necessarily for outdoors, because outdoor installations are a lot different. So for example, I take command hooks with me. So I take the ones that just like are like mini for, I don't know if you can see, just for the keys. Like you don't want them too heavy. So I bring those with me, and I also bring safety pins as well, because again, like you can connect them to 260Qs to hook it to like curtains or materials and things like that. But command hooks don't work very well outside, because you need like a nice smooth clean surface for it to actually stick onto. So if you're doing an outdoor installation, I'll do like a separate video on that, but it's best to have 260Qs with you, because then you can attach it to anything and everything. I also have my scissors, because, you know, you need your scissors, don't you? So if a balloon pops, or I don't know, your fishing line, like self-explanatory really, like you need your scissors. What else do I have? I never ever use them. I don't know why. There's like, a lot of people do use them, but I never use glue dots, like literally never. But as I said, I've got backups for backups for backups. I carry glue dots, again, everywhere I go, because you can never have too many backups. I like to just make sure that I'm really prepared, and I usually fill this up like the day before I go, just so I know. Maybe it's a mom thing. I'm super organised. Like I like to make sure that this kit is like full to the brim. I've got everything that I need before I go, so I don't get to the venue and think, oh my god, like I forgot something. I also take, really important, I take my bloom pump, and I also take another box of spare blooms, because again, you might want to add to a design, things might happen on the way there, like transporting them. So I always take my pump and a spare pump. Like I take spares of everything, because can you imagine, right, you need to, I don't know, blow up more balloons, and then your pump's broke, and then you're stuck then with like a rubbish design, and oh my god, it's just like my worst nightmare. So I make sure I take my 2 balloon pumps as well as my spare balloons. And then, like, not in my kit, but what I do take with me as well is my camera, and I make sure that my camera is obviously charged the night before, because I mean, I've had this camera for years, and when we got it, we was like, oh, we don't really need a camera, but I thought we'll need one in the future. So this is coming really handy. So I take my tripod, my camera, my phone, obviously for the camera as well, the tripod so we don't forget. Did I say tripod? I think I did, but yeah. So this is literally going to be the shortest video ever. I might literally only put it on my Instagram instead of doing like a full like YouTube video on it, but I just think it's really handy. Like, I would love to know what like everybody else takes to theirs. So yeah. Oh, hand pump, you can take hand pump as well. Obviously if you're double stuffing 5-inch balloons, hand pump is like a must as well. Yeah, basically that is all that's in my like kit. So I'm sorry I rambled so quick, it's just super hot in here and I really wanted to get this out to you. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed it, and let me know what you think. Leave a comment or a like or whatever on it, and I will see you in the next one.